now we're going to go over Safari, calendar, mail, and contacts. Let's start with Safari. I'm going to open it away from you so that way, yeah, nothing comes up. So this is what Safari looks like when you open it. If you have no web pages open, it'll bring up your bookmarks, which is essentially your stored websites that you like. So I'm going to go and quickly show you the interface of the Safari browser. Right here is your address bar, and in that address bar is a refresh button. And it's also a stop button. If something's loading, it'll turn into an X. That is your search bar, and you can set this search engine to Google or Yahoo in the settings. And we have some disabled buttons here, but this is your back button, this is your forward button, this is your plus button, which allows you to do other stuff, which I'll show you in a minute. This is your bookmarks, which opens up your bookmarks. And this is a lot like tabs in a full-featured desktop browser. If you click it, it'll actually bring up an interface like this, which allows you to have multiple web pages open at once. So if I click new page, this is what this interface is. This here is the website preview. This is the name of the website, and below it will be the URL. And that's your new page button, so you can open a new page from here. And that's your done. So yeah, that's the way that works. This also supports landscape. So let's go ahead and go to a quick website such as my blog. And there it's actually completed it for me because I've visited this place many times, obviously. If you're interested, my blog link is in the description over there. This is my blog. I've been meaning to delete this entry here because it failed, but oh well, I haven't done that yet. Okay, so this is how you browse the web on here. And let me quickly show you some of the features of the plus button, I like to call it that. If I click on it, maybe, it can add to bookmark, add to home screen, which is currently disabled because my home screen, again, is full. I will show you what that does, though, after I find an application to delete. And then you can email a link to this page, or you could cancel. So, in this address bar here, you'll see how it's blue. The blue is the progress, so it's a lot like Safari on a Mac. Alright, that's pretty nice. And just like in photos, you can actually pinch to zoom in and pinch to zoom out. And you can also view websites in portrait mode as well. Like that. It's pretty cool. And if you want to view a link, all you got to do, you might want to zoom into it, so you make sure you click the right one, and just tap it, and it'll actually visit the link for you. This is just going to be this section that I just opened up one of the entries, so now it's only displaying this section. For some reason on my blog, pictures are clickable, and if you click on it, it will actually be able to open the picture in a separate window. If you want to save a picture, let me find a different picture to save, because I've already saved that one. If you want to save a picture, all you got to do is hold down your finger on it, and a little bar will come up here. I'll stop that, and I'll do this. Hold it down, save image or copy. You got to save it. Just click on it, and then it'll save it to your photo album. So then you just go back to your photos, and it'll save it for you there. Adding this to your bookmarks is very easy. Just click Add Bookmark, and you can then here's the bookmarking interface. Cancel, save. This is your title. This is the URL, which I suppose can be changed. I'm not really sure. I don't think it can. And this is your bookmarks, where you can go in and you can put it in a folder. And you can also create new folders in the bookmarks section. If you click here, you got done, and then edit. If you click on edit, you get all of these features where you can move around and delete. Or you can also create a new folder by clicking here, and then it'll give you the form that you use to fill out the new folder, and then you can go ahead and put it into any of these folders, and you can have little subfolders. So I have one for my blogs, which I also have one right there. I have one right there, and all that such. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's how you bookmark everything. These here are your navigate buttons. You can use these to go back and forth. See, I went back. I'm going to go back again. Let me show you how the tabs work. I just call them tabs because that's basically what they are. If you click this button right here, You can open up your tabs and you can click on new page. It'll create a new page for you, and then you can go in. I prefer you type in landscape because it's a lot easier. And then you can type in your new URL you want to visit. We'll just visit Google. Right there. Google.com. And this is Google. Bang. So that's Google. Sorry, I'm gotta keep it in focus. So there's your Google, and we can close out of there by clicking that little X. You see these little X's here? That allows you to close it, and we can just close it like that. So, let me show you searching on here. So if I wanted to search a Rubik's Cube, I cannot type while looking through the screen, guys. Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job typing here. We can search a Rubik's Cube, and we can look at all the Rubik's Cube search results, and it'll open it in either Google or Yahoo, whichever one you have it set to. If you have it set to Google, it's a bit nicer because it gives you a bit more features that you normally don't get with Yahoo. So that is the Safari web browser. Next, I'm going to show you the calendar, which this is your calendar. I'll show you the interface like this. What we got here is we got this button right here basically shows you all your different calendars, because this is a multi-calendar functional feature thing. This plus button right here allows you to create new events, which I'll show you real quickly. This is all you can do for a new event. You can give it a title and give it a location. You can choose when it starts and when it ends. You can set it to repeat. And you can also give it an alert. You can give it up to 2 alerts, which is kind of lame, but you can give it up to 2 alerts. You can then choose which calendar you want it to go under, so that way it'll be a different color. Unfortunately, you cannot choose colors for your calendars. Maybe one day you'll be able to. And then you can jot down a note or two about it, and that's how you create a calendar. And then right here you've got your actual calendar, and then you can navigate through here with this right there, and that's pretty nice. Alright, and then down here you've got your little events viewing thing, and then down here you can click this to jump to today, and it'll take you to the date it is, and it'll also take you to the time. This is your little different views. You got list. This is list view. It basically shows you all of your events in a list. You see the blue one there? That's today. And then everything behind it is in the past. It's already happened. And then everything in front of it is in the future. It has not yet happened. So that's the way that works. And in day view, as you can see here, we've got little events showing up here. We can click today, and it'll take us to today, and it'll also, you saw it scrolled, it'll take us to what time it is. So this is the day view, and you'll also notice that there's little time labels on here, so you know what time it is, so that you know what time the event is just by looking at it. So that's pretty helpful. And also, whenever you see that blue text up there, that is actually the day it is. It also works for a month. That we click on today, you'll notice that the one that right there is today. So just click it, and there you go. So that is that. You can also search your calendars with this little search bar here. So that's pretty helpful too. And that is calendar. I think I've showed you everything I need to show you.